Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be an upcoming reading for energy check-in, for a weekly check-in. Really, when you come to this reading, you're going to be able to decide what this really applies to your life for or not. And just remember, don't make a reading fit if it doesn't fit. If it's not your reading, do not sit here and get mad at it and watch it and think that it's just bull crap. It might be for another Taurus. It might be for someone else in general. So Taurus, if it's not your reading this time, maybe it will be next time. But Taurus can be your sun, moon, or rising signs. I highly recommend that you run a birth chart so that you know at least your top three: your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising. Sometimes they call a rising an ascendant. And once you know those top three, then you can decide, I'm going to watch for my sun sign, I'm going to watch my moon sign, I'm going to watch my rising. And then you can put the full picture together. Sometimes you might resonate with one more than the other, and that's all good. We're different energies all the time. We're constantly changing, moving, growing, shifting. So you just never know when you're going to tune in and it's going to be exactly what you need. And other times it's going to be nothing like what you thought it was going to be. Sometimes people like to watch for other people's signs. That's called cross-watching. And if that's why you're here for this Taurus reading, because you're cross-watching to check in on a Taurus, you're welcome here. So cross-watchers or anybody with Taurus in their chart, you're welcome to be here. All the decks that I use in my readings are going to be able to be found in the description box. And so if you ever are curious or want to know about the decks that I'm using, you can check there. This is the Light Seers Tarot, this main deck here. And then I'm using the Intuitive Whispers Oracle cards at the end. For you, Taurus, the first card out, we've got Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is Cancer energy, so water. It's mother energy. So this could be something to do with your mother, or you could be a mother. And this is really highlighting that part of your life right now, that you're nurturing, that you're loving, that you're growing, that you're helping, that you're somebody that's very protective, that you are putting someone or your children under your wing. You're watching out for them, you're growing them, you're helping them to thrive in the world. The Queen of Cups is also very psychic, they're very intuitive, they're very loving and caring and intuitive, and you could be someone that music really speaks to you. When you like to listen to music that has lyrics that lift you up. I think that right now, Taurus, you might be really turning to music, or you are a musician. So either one of those explanations could fit. Let me get a quick drink. One sec. Okay, so Queen of Cups, your start of your reading here. The next card out, High Priestess. This is like two badass feminine energies back to back. And that does not mean that you're a female. This just means that this feminine energy is strong right now. And this is that internal, like High Priestess, you can't get more intuitive than her. She's just an internal know-it-all. And that's a good thing. She sees it, she feels it, she knows it. She who knows. High Priestess is all the water signs combined. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Really valuable information that comes to this High Priestess from everything she interprets from outside of her. It's almost like then it goes through her database, her internal making sense of everything system. And that's how she feels what she feels, is because she processes everything from the inside, then comes out. But the Queen of Cups, just mama energy, intuitive, water energy, and then boom, right to high priestess. There might be something right now in your life that you are just feeling your feelings on. You're really looking to, I really think you're looking to music to inspire, encourage you, to get your inspiration, to lift you up, to keep you upright. And then this high priestess, you're relying on your intuition in a situation because the external energy might not be making any sense. So everything that you're getting right now is coming from inside of you. What else can we share with Taurus? Something to help them in this part of their life right now. Taurus, we've got Three of Cups, more water energy, but this is more in the aspect of having a good time, getting together with people. It very much fits this time of year where it's office Christmas parties, it's gift exchanges, it's white elephants, it's after hours cocktail parties, it is the December 31st, New Year's Eve. It's everything that this December 2025 has to offer is Three of Cups. It's if you want to get together and share some laughs, join everybody at 11 o'clock this afternoon for, whatever. This is Three of Cups. So all the serious internal intuitive energy, kind of transferring that over to, let's just put that on the back burner or keep that inside of us for now. And let's go be jovial and have a good time with people in our lives. Kind of like letting your hair down a little bit. What else can we share with Taurus? Taurus, that earth energy, you have to have good, healthy boundaries. Even though you are going to consider, getting together with people, having a good time, letting your hair down, you are so deep in your psychic, intuitive awareness that you might be able to fake it for a few minutes as far as going out with people and trying to let your hair down and have a good time. But you're so serious in regards to your boundaries. And you will not let people cross the lines that you've put in the sand. I have so much seriousness about these boundaries of mine. I laid them down for a reason. They're not walls. They're not keeping people out of my life or not letting people in. Or me getting out. It is a boundary is a line in the sand. And it is you letting people know that in order to be in your life, they have to respect you by A, B, and C. And if you don't, then the consequences are going to be X, Y, and Z. And you hold those standards very strongly. It's not wrong. That's not bad. That's not mean. It's good, healthy boundaries, Taurus. And I think you're a fixed sign. I think you're good with when you put your law down, your law of the land, you put that out there. People respect that. We've got another seven of pentacles. This is getting into your earth energy. This is you understanding that these physical manifestations that you wish to see come to fruition in your life, you understand that you need to have patience, that you need to water, provide sunlight. Maybe you're singing to them, giving them good energy. You know that it's not easy to something to grow to its fruition. It takes time. You know that it requires patience. And I think you've got patience. I think you have your ability to go the distance, to put in the hard work, to diligently show up every day and be who you say you are. And Justice is here. Justice is Libra energy, major arcana. It is a big deal energy saying that everything that you might have been feeling and thinking and knowing about the way the world is going for you, you are protected, and justice is here to say the scales will be righted. I think if you've had something going on in the legal system, I think if there's been any kind of a case or an injury suit or something, that it will go in your favor. This can be a divorce, this can be a marriage, anything to do with the legal system. Justice is here and it's on your side. It's showing up in your reading. So justice shows up whenever I feel like it shows up in a reading. It's because it's on your side. It's showing up in your favor. It's here for your benefit and for your good. And so, Taurus, you have to have patience. The justice system is definitely not quick. The justice system definitely doesn't move quickly. So you do have to have patience with that. And that might be why your boundaries are so firmly in place and your intuition is on point and your loving motherly energy. Maybe you're in like a custody battle. Very feminine motherly energy over there. Taurus, we've got the major arcana for the sign of Scorpio, death and rebirth. And this is an indication of transformation. So after this legal system issue is resolved or there's a resolution to it, there is going to be an extreme change in the way of transformation. Something that you knew as your everyday reality it's going to die. And there's going to be a rebirth to a cycle, to a system, to a relationship, to an organization, something that you thought was one way. It's going to turn into something totally different. It's going to rebirth. And I think that's going to be for the highest good. That is Scorpio energy, and that is all about transformation. That is all about changing something from one form to another. Energy just changing form. And I think that is going to be for your highest and best good, Taurus. What can we give Taurus as these last couple messages? For the sign of Taurus, we have 10 of Wands. Absolutely. You have proven yourself to be someone who can toe the line, who can bear the burdens, who can hold the fort down, who can, you know what, if you need to rely on anybody, rely on me. I've got you. I've got this. I'm burning the candle at all ends. I can take your heavy load and I can trudge up the mountain and deliver it to the next people down the hill. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But what you learned was you learned the hard way that people will take advantage. They will use and abuse and take you for granted and not appreciate you. And you can be working your fingers to the flipping bone. And that doesn't make anybody love you anymore. And I think in this energy, you finally realized that you're going to take off the heavy packs, the heavy weight, the heavy burden, and you're going to set it down. And you're just going to take what's yours and you're going to move forward. So this is the end of a painful, burdensome cycle that has hurt you, that has cost you, and you're going to regenerate into a brand new cycle, starting back over with the Ace of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is the end of a painful cycle, the end of a burdens that you just couldn't bear anymore. You had to set them down. You had to release them. So your last card for you, Taurus, is the Knight of Swords. You're moving towards communication, or you're moving away from communication. Either way, you're moving, and either way, it's about communication. But this is a very, it's going to be based on how it fits for you. This person is obviously running, and they could be running to get away from having a conversation. Swords energy is communication. Or they can be running towards having it. I need to talk to you. I need to set up a time that we can have a conversation. I'm trying to get to you. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Call me back. I've missed you every time I've called. But this can also be, you avoiding their call, avoiding getting their message because you don't want to talk. You don't want to communicate. Maybe with everything that's gone on and the justice system and the death and the rebirth, you're just purposefully missing their communications because you don't want to get into it. It's already over. It's already done. It's transformed. And now maybe there just does need to be a communication of that we're done. This is over. No more conversations, no more communication, period. You take it how it fits. Remember, you're not making it fit if it doesn't. But if there's something here that can be interpreted for you in a way that does make sense, because I can't read for every single Taurus, I hope that there was enough here for you to make it relevant for you. But again, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. I have one more message for you in the way of an Intuitive Whispers Oracle card. Please use your intuition with this message as well. And once I draw the card out, I will read from the book. That way I don't misinterpret the author's intended meaning for the message. And it says, gift yourself. This is card number 28, and 28 adds up to the number 10, which then reduces to the number 1, and the number 1 is about new beginnings and creation. I'm going to grab 28 out of the book, and then I'm going to lift that card up so that you can see the message. Let me grab one more drink. And card number 28, gift yourself. And let me flip this back so that in case you want to see it some more. Card number 28. What is the best gift you have ever received? What was it about that gift that made it so special? Maybe the gift made you feel loved, seen, and understood. We all love receiving gifts, but it can also feel joyful to give a thoughtful gift to someone else. Spending time and effort thinking about what they would love. What if you could gift yourself with that same level of love and thoughtfulness? What do you desire in this moment? Here's your chance to give to yourself, a gesture of self-love, because you're worth it. How to gift yourself. Write yourself a gift list of things that would feel truly lovely to receive. A massage, a candle, some bath salts, a cinema trip, a change of scenery. Look through your list to discover what you desire most right now. It is an exercise in both receiving and in exploring your desires and what your body is craving in this moment. Then go ahead and gift yourself. Taurus, that concludes your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your energy and your attention. I would ask that you would like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me, share, repost, comment. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube, and I greatly value your energy and your attention. Again, be well, be blessed. Namaste.